we're given two linked lists representing two non-negative numbers, and we have to add the two numbers and return it as a linked list. So for example, we have input we have a input 2, 4, 3 plus 5, 6, 4, and we will return 7, 0, 8. So we can see here, since the system we're using is decimal, we have to carry the number to the next position if the sum of the two numbers are over 10. In order to solve this question, we first have to create a dummy head to start our result linked list, and we have to new a primitive variable int named value to store our sum for every term. So as we can see from the example here, we have two conditions. So the first condition is when the sum of the two digits is less than 10, and the other one is the sum of the two digits is over 10. We have to think a way to solve the two conditions. So here I will use modulate to do it. So when our value is less than 10, after modulating 10, we will have the value itself in the position, in the digit. And when our value is over 10, after modulating 10, the value we left is the residue value we have. Since when our value is over 10, we still have to carry the digit. To the next position. So we will reset the value equals to value divided by 10, and the new value will be the number we carried to the next position. So let's look at the code. So the first line of the code is the signature, has a return type list node, which takes two arguments, list node 1 and list node 2. As I said, I will create a dummy head to start a new linked list, and we have a int value initially equals to 0. In order to iterate every single digit and add them up, we have to have a while loop to help us. The condition of the while loop is when the L1 not equals to null, L2 not equals to null, or value not equals to null. The reason why the value couldn't be 0 is when we are running out of the digits from two linked lists, but our value is still not 0, we still have to add the last number into the right digit. If we don't add the third condition, we will lose the last digit. And go into the while loop. The value is the sum of each turn we add in two numbers. After two if statement, we have to processing our next node as value modulate by 10 and reset our value equals to value divided by 10 and move our pointer to current.next. When we ultimately jump out of the while loop, we will return dummy.next. For this question, the time complexity is O(n), since we have to iterate n times, and the space complexity is O1, since we didn't use any extra space in the heap.